Look at this picture. Tell me what's wrong with it. Many of you may see something wrong with this picture. Others may not. What we do have is individual texting while driving. Although it may not be illegal in some states, it is in others. And today I want to stress the importance of not using a cell phone while operating a vehicle. There are many aspects that make it dangerous, and I just want to talk about a few of them. I want to talk to you about how distractions are caused by cell phones when operating a vehicle. I'm going to talk to you about how cell phones increase the number of vehicle accidents on the road, and finally going to discuss how using the cell phones can be prevented while operating a vehicle. Let's start a discussion by talking about the types of distractions that are caused by cell phones when operating a vehicle. According to Michael Moody, distracted driving is any non-driving action that a vehicle operator engages in while operating a vehicle. He defines the distractions in 3 points: visual, manual, and cognitive distractions. These distractions, I'm going to give a brief definition that Michael Moody provides, and I'm going to be giving my own example of these definitions. Visual This visual action requires any driver to take his eyes off the road. I define this as a person grabbing a cell phone, looking to see who's texting, looking at email, or reading anything on a cell phone. Manual action, this action requires a vehicle operator to take his hands off the road. I define this as a person grabbing the cell phone or handling the cell phone while operating the vehicle. And cognitive distractions is any distraction that a vehicle operator engages in that takes his mind off the road when operating a vehicle. I define this as a person engaged in a highly emotional or highly stressful conversation while operating a vehicle. Ultimately, distractions, no matter how long or how short they are, can result in deadly consequences. And distractions behind the wheel can lead into increased vehicle accidents, which gives us our next topic, which we're going to discuss. Cell phone usage while driving can increase the number of vehicle accidents by slowing the reaction time of drivers. It can prove to be costly for anyone involved in a vehicle accident while operating a vehicle. And most importantly, people can lose their lives. A study by Phil Blue was covered by CNBC. They observed 3 drivers texting while driving. And what they concluded is that texting while driving is just as bad and if not worse compared to impaired driving. What they observed was one driver was recorded a second and a half slower than his normal driving time. They observed him driving 35 feet past the stopping reaction time at 35 miles per hour. Distractions put everyone at risk, including the person who's operating the vehicle. A person has to be able to react instantaneously to any circumstance. According to Harvard Center for Risk Analysis, the annual cost of crashes caused by cell phone use was estimated at $43 billion in 2003. Not only is repairing an automobile costly, but you have to also consider that people who are injured in vehicle accidents have medical bills also. You also have to consider if it's illegal in your state to use a cell phone while operating a vehicle, you have to consider fines and possibly jail time. Take this in consideration. You're driving mid-morning traffic. You're just going about your day. Can't wait to make it to work. Your cell phone rings. You look down and decide to answer it. You pick up your cell phone, see who's calling you. You seek the contacts. Hey, who is this? So you decide to answer. You put the phone to your ear, and next you know, boom, somebody hits you. Or you hit somebody. You don't know. So you get out your vehicle. You're looking around frantically, looking for damage on your vehicle. You look back and you see blood. You walk up, you see that you hit a child. The cross guard is trying to wave you down. You didn't know that you're in a crossing in a school zone. You didn't know that everyone stopped except for you. You overdrove the stopping distance that you need. This is the type of situation that can be prevented. People can lose their lives. The cost of accidents because of cell phones can be pricey, but no one should have to pay with their life. But all this can be prevented. Finally, I'm going to discuss how using cell phones can be prevented while operating a vehicle. Cell phones can be prevented by operating a vehicle by eliminating distractions, using good habits, and exercise good caution. Basically, everything that Michael Moody describes as distractions is something that everyone should be aware of, especially when they have a cell phone in their vehicle. Distractions while driving can be eliminated by focusing solely on driving. For example, don't look at your cell phone, don't handle your cell phone, or don't engage in emotional conversations. Demonstrate good habits. Pull over to use your cell phone. Always use caution. If you do use your cell phone when you're inside your vehicle, invest in car speakerphones or use Bluetooth capable cell phones. Be cautious of your surroundings and be aware of your surroundings also. All these factors can help prevent vehicle accidents and loss of life while on the road. The prevention of cell phones use in vehicles can drastically improve safety on the road. Not only is it illegal in some states, but others it's not. We all have to be responsible for our actions. We have to understand there's a time and a place for everything. We have to outweigh the decision of life over a simple text message of laugh out loud compared to replying to a joke from your friend. Today I have discussed how cell phones cause distractions on the road. I also talked about how the number of vehicle accidents increase when using a cell phone. I also talked about how cell phones can be prevented while operating a vehicle. Let's understand that we all have a part to play when we're driving on the roads, and it's everyone's responsibility for safety.